Goodness Games.
Here comes the Crimson Sun!
Crimson Chin, Tommy. Crimson Chin. Great jaws of justice!
Crimson Sad. Because he found out he's a comic book character.
Hello.
He lost his lover.
Hello, folks. We're Oh My Goodness Games. We're playing Katawa Shoujo. This is part 27, I hope. I didn't miscalculate it. I'll put a correction in my corner if I do. Welcome back. We're almost done with Hanako's route. We're getting there, Tommy. What happened last time? What happened last time, Tommy? You literally were just playing, Tommy.
No, we actually took a break, went to the cigar store and I got a pipe.
Yeah? That only took like 15 minutes.
A cheap wood, cheap corn.
That only took 15 minutes. What happened last time, Tommy?
Okay, so here's what happened last time. What do we do, right? Oh yeah, we went to Hanako's room.
Yep.
And she didn't want to talk.
Yep.
Claiming that she was hollow or something inside or something like that. And then when he went back to his room, started moping because he couldn't do anything to help his lover.
Mm-hmm. Also, Kenji wanted to build a fallout shelter and stuff like that. All right.
And I said, no, Kenji, let's build a fire.
All right. Shall we start?
Yes.
I can tell you right now, Tommy, if I know how things work, an important decision is going to come up.
Okay.
Once again, Hanako doesn't turn up for class. Tries I might to concentrate on other matters. This fact continues to distract me throughout the entire school day, and even as I walk through the school gardens to the dormitories. I don't think today being her birthday is a coincidence either. I don't know the link between the two events, though, nor do I have any idea what she's feeling. Were it physical pain, I could at least provide some limited comfort. With something like this, though.
Wait, what was it say before? Go back one, I'm sorry.
I don't think today being her birthday is a coincidence. Today is Hanako's birthday. And she's still not in class.
Not a coincidence.
I don't know the link. He doesn't know the link between the two events. If it were physical pain, he could provide some limited comfort. But this is emotional. He doesn't know what to do. I run the people I know through my head, thinking about whether they could help. Suzune and Misha don't know that much about Hanako, and what little they do know, they can't tell me. Same for the nurse. In the end, there's only one person that knows Hanako well and would be willing to tell me anything. Who, Tommy?
What's your name?
Lily.
Lily.
Entering my dormitory room, I noticed something that takes me off guard. It's starting to feel familiar. With everything that's going on around me, I'm thankful this room started to finally be somewhere I can relax a little. When I first entered Yamaku, it felt immediately foreign in every way, from the untouched neatness to the way it smelled. Focusing back on the task at hand, I throw my bag into the bed as I open the top drawer of my desk. Before she left, Lily told me the number to call her when in Scotland, and I wrote it down. In hindsight, I wonder if she knew something like this could happen. Now that she's out of reach, I realize just how much both Hanako and I have relied on her for guidance. I dig around drawer after drawer looking for that damned piece of paper. Eventually, thankfully, I find it nestled under a borrowed library book. Oh man, look at that! That's a flip phone, man! That's a flip phone! What year is this stinking thing take place in? What the heck?
This looks like 2004, 2005.
Yeah, that's I've always estimated Katawa Shoujo actually takes place in this just because of this. The flip phones. That's my only thing.
Maybe 2003?
Because there's also no mention. Because also Facebook was not a true big thing around that time as well.
I don't think Facebook was around that time.
It was. It was. It was just very low key.
MySpace was a thing, I'm sure.
Yeah, it was. MySpace was a thing I'm pretty sure early 90s. I probably should have just entered it directly into my cell phone, come to think of it. Without further ado, I enter the numbers and anxiously press the call button. Eventually the phone picks up. A feminine voice I don't recognize on the other end. It's probably Lily's mother. You think what is this? English? Suddenly finding myself unprepared, I realize I can't understand a word she says, either due to my limited vocabulary or her heavy accent. I should have anticipated this, since, according to Lily, her mother is a native Scot. Alright, I'm gonna figure out. I know what she's saying. Hello? Hello? Sato residents? We actually speak English, so we don't have that. I soldier on in the hope that she must know some Japanese, considering it's her daughter's native language. It's Hisao Nakai speaking. An enthusiastic sound of realization can be heard as she recognizes the language. My feeling of relief is immense. Oh, you must be one of Lily's friends from school, correct? No, yeah, the Muller has to have a Scottish accent. He lives in Scotland. Don't patronize me on that.
Wait, why would you patronize you?
I don't know. It's just because I've been doing the teasy. Lily has Scottish accent.
Yeah.
Even so, her accent means I have to concentrate to work out what she's saying. Yes, that's right. Pleased to speak to you, Misato. It's nice to hear. It's nice to hear to find some. It's nice to hear to find someone so polite. Lily dear, it's for you. Her mother seems nice. If a little over enthusiastic given the mundane situation. There's a small silence as Lily takes her time getting to the phone. In the distance, I can just make out her mother scolding her playfully for just getting up. Hello, Lily speaking.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, Lily speaking. You sound awful. She makes a sound somewhere between a dying animal and a yawn. The one thing I did remember to check before calling was the time zone. It'd be pretty late in the morning over there, so she really has no excuse. Not feeling well? Just tired. What time is it there? Late afternoon. School finished for the day not long ago. Hanako's not well, is she? That was quick. My assumption that she must have known something like this could happen seems to have been right on the mark. How did you know? Because today's her birthday. I hoped that she might have gotten at least a little better after coming to know you, but how is she right now? She missed school today and yesterday. I still have to check up on her today. To be honest, after seeing how she was when I talked to her yesterday, I'm pretty anxious. I really have no idea what to make of it. Has this happened in the past? Is it related to her scarring in some way? Unfortunately so. But the same thing happened last year when her birthday came up. As far as I can tell, it's because her parents died in the accident that caused her scarring, and Hanako blames herself for their deaths. What she says does seem to make sense. If she's blaming herself on her birthday, she may well be ruining that she was ever born. Hanako had mentioned her stay in the orphanage to me. Maybe I should take some heart that she trusts me enough to tell me such a thing. Lily's seeming so in the dark about it, though, almost to the extent that I am, is a surprise. So that's why she lives in the student dormitories as well. Has she told you any more about the accident? As close as we've come, she's barely told me anything about what happened. What I know about is largely conjecture. She sounds depressed, almost defeated. I wish I could See, he keeps describing how they talk after I say it. And I'm like, crud, I didn't do it well. Considering the trauma Hanako must have gone through, I really can't fault Lily for dang it. I really can't fault Lily for not knowing. Nevertheless, she still seems to consider it a personal failing. Are you paying attention?
Yeah!
You're messing with that bag.
I messed with the bag because I'm going to light a match.
Not in my room, you're not.
Did I say it was lighting a match?
Don't blame yourself, Lily. With everything she's gone through. There's a long silence from the other end of the line. I began to wonder if the call cut out before the voice at the other end speaks once again. There is another person, though, that has been a subject of worry for me as of late. Oh? I run through the people she could be talking about in my head. The only friend she seems to keep close are Hanako and me, though there is Akira as well. That person is you, Hisao. There's another silence on the line, but this time it's caused by me. Making others worry about me is something I've actively tried to avoid since coming to Yamaku. Indeed, even my interaction with Hanako has helped stave off any major health problems thanks to our relaxed, slow-paced lives. What is there to worry about me over? I apologize. I didn't mean any offense. Sorry, I was just a bit off guard. Still, isn't Hanako a bigger problem at the moment? For some time now, I've thought that the both of you may be feeding into each other's more worrying habits. I tried to amend this before leaving, but it seems to have done little. Worrying habits? When I asked you about what you had in mind for the future, your answer was very similar to what Hanako has said in the past when that question was posed to her. It is well and good to want to protect her, but I feel that treating Hanako like this, as if she were a daughter or someone in need of special care, is only going to achieve the opposite. The situation got effectively turned on its head. After everything that's happened, this is the first time I found myself doubting Lily's judgment. Agree with Lily. Trust my own judgment.
Agree with Lily!
You're...
Agree
did I...
Agree with Lily! Yeah.
I don't want to admit it, but she may have a point. Something else bugs me, though. And you tried to amend this? Wait, our outing into the city? Quite astute. I thought that it might help if...
Astute?
Astute. On the dot. On the dot. Yes, you got it, Jeeves. Way to go. Oh, you're so smart.
Jolly good, old fella.
Jolly good, old chap.
Okay, let's go on, please.
Quite astute. I thought that it might help if I dragged both of you out of Yamaku and into the wider world. I'm thankful you became closer for it, though. So she noticed that. Well, I suppose she may well have been paying attention to us, and her hearing's incredibly good. Quite likely good enough to have picked up on what we were talking about if she tried when we were playing pool. This sounds more and more like you were manipulating us. Silence. It's a harsh way of putting it, but I have no intention of stepping back from those words. I'm sorry. I was just worried about you. It's fine. It's fine. I guess there are more important things anyway. It's not a total surprise that she'd do such a thing. Her motherly nature can be slightly overbearing at times, but she does have the best of intentions. So you think I should think about myself more instead of trying to cater to Hanako? That largely sums it up. Again, I'm sorry for not telling you this in a clearer way before going behind your back. I know
Back or back?
Going behind your back.
Oh.
I know I'm at least as guilty of being overprotective of Hanako as you, but I fear that you are neglecting yourself in the efforts to give Hanako happiness. Do Do you really think Hanako will be okay? She isn't as fragile as you think. I don't know exactly what experience she's lived through, or what feelings she's had in her mind, but she's managed to work her way through them until now. It's also my hope that giving her a little space will allow her to decide what she truly wants for herself, and give her the initiative to reach out for it. Please have faith in Hanako. That's all I ask. I'll I guess I'll think about it for a while. That's good. That's good. Being rash won't get you anywhere. I know that at times you may doubt your relationship to Hanako, but she does. Lily cuts herself off and takes a moment to reconsider her words. Tommy, did you catch that?
What? I'm sorry.
My gosh!
It's just one or two lines. I was thinking about something else. When she was saying think about what you want to do in life, it was making me think about someone else.
I know that at times you may doubt your relationship to Hanako, but she does. Lily cuts herself off and takes a moment to reconsider her words. Huh? What was you gonna say? Please keep in mind that I wouldn't have befriended you if I hadn't thought you a fundamentally good person. You're a good friend, both to myself and to Hanako. Thank you. That helps. We share some small talk to try and lighten the atmosphere, but it feels very stilted. There's a lot I don't know about Lily's stay in Scotland, but after such a heavy subject, I want to be alone a bit to think. After a few minutes, we end up saying our goodbyes, and I set my phone on the desk. Compared to Hanako's situation, mine feels utterly mundane. I still have both my parents. I've had a reasonably normal childhood, and unlike many Numaku, my condition isn't immediately visible to the public. But then again, isn't this just an attempt?
Even if it was in your tackle, it wouldn't be visually visible.
I know where you got that from. Get out of here. But then again, this isn't just an attempt to justify the way I've been acting. But then again, isn't this just an attempt to justify the way I've been acting towards her? That may be what our pasts were like, but when it comes to the future, I still have no idea what I want to do. In school, I've just concentrated on each day's work and put off more and more things to cater to Hanako. I recall the words Muto told me after Hanako's breakdown about the purpose of Yumaku and my education. In hindsight, he was probably trying to push exactly the same thing.
Hey, quick question, Ryan.
What?
What does patronize mean?
Patronizing means if I remember, don't patronize me. It's kind of like you're wording something to someone, like, in a way that you're looking down on them.
Oh.
Don't patronize me, like, think I'm stupid. In a way. I'm pretty sure. Just what have I been doing in the time since my heart attack? If I ever did manage to get Hanako out of her room and open up, what then? I look out of my dormitory window as the sun slowly sets. It's a nice sight, but what I really savor is the quiet as the students return to their dormitory rooms. All I want to do now is think. I'm not sure how much time I have, but I want to work out where I'll go from here. Hey, another day! Look at that, Tommy! Look how short that day was! Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see. Let me just double check. Alright, we got plenty of time. We can add more. Alright, Tommy, just so you know, I'm pretty sure we're getting close. Since talking to Lily yesterday, I've wanted to try and move on from the listlessness I felt ever since coming to Yumaku. But even if I try to concentrate on the book in front of me, Hanako's empty seat at the back of the classroom looms larger than life. Every time I start getting focused, my eyes flick over to her desk again and my mind starts spinning. Hey, you! I know you! Your eyes kinda look cross-eyed. What's more...
Hey, what's up, homie? Put it here, sister. Pound!
With your stump. Once more, my eyes drift over it, but this time my vision is blocked by a certain other classmate.
Hey, you know who else has stumps for hands? Dun 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 dun. You know, I was watching Powerpuff Girls, and you know.
Oh, dang it.
What do
Okay.
you thought I meant?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what?
I heard that and I thought Dexter's Lab.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, anywho, there's a couple episodes where they're actually playing video games. And do you know what's
Jump over the water! Jump over the water!
what system they were playing?
And 64.
Yes!
Jump over the water!
No, and then after that episode, there's another episode where the mayor's playing video games, and guess what game he's playing? On N64.
It's my Ocarina of Time. Or...
Yes! Nostalgia!
Jump over the water! Jump over the water! I'm trying! That's my favorite.
Behold, Mother Jojo's best plan ever! Wait, what are you doing?
That's actually, when I was younger, that was my favorite thing to do. If I saw someone playing a game and they're having difficulties, you know what I would just suddenly say?
What?
Jump over the water! There is no water. Jump over the water! Oh, okay.
Try it again. It's broken! Try it again.
Alright. Hold on, let me swallow. I've got dinner. Alright, ready? Let's wrap this up, Tommy.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Miki.
Maybe you should just have lunch. I can hear your stomach growling from my desk.
I let my head drop in disappointment. She seems to take some amusement from my reaction and hops up onto my desk. Her grin as she sits on it reminds me of the Cheshire Cat.
So, what you working on?
Some math. I had a decent handle on it, but I just wanted to revise.
Oh, really? Well, let me see that.
Before I can object, she grabs my mathematics book with her hand. She scans the page I was on, holding it open with the one hand she has, her left arm sitting uselessly on her lap. In my time here at Yamako, I've noticed that the other students have a wide range of adjustments to their disabilities. On a purely practical level, Miki's one of those who seem to have some trouble. The stump of her left arm tends to be either hanging by her side, slipped into a pocket, or otherwise put out of the way. Sometimes she has a difficult time doing common tasks, which makes her visibly quite frustrated. I feel a little bad for thinking this way, but I'm thankful that Hanako and I don't have disabilities affecting our freedom of movement to that extent. Then again, if Miki's problems worsened, at least she wouldn't have a real possibility of dying. My attention is refocused as she thumbs through the pages, skimming their contents. With such casual interest in the subject matter, it's clear by now that she won't be any help. I'm guessing you're not too interested in this stuff?
Screw math. It's boring as hell.
She puts the book back in front of me with indifference. Her eyes move to the notebook beside it, and I've been working on practice equations on.
Wait, you're actually able to work that stuff out?
Yeah?
Wow, I've never talked to a computer with legs before.
Thanks. I think. At least I'm doing better in this than history.
Think it's worth that?
Okay,
What?
look at that face. What's that face saying to you?
It's
It's like a half smile, but like a cringe at the same time. I can't tell if she's I can't tell if she's smirking or cringing. It's like half breed. It's a half between cringing and smirking. It's weird. Like, wow.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I totally know what you're thinking. What are you totally thinking? I think it's worth asking the librarian for help. I hear she's shooting for uni.
Yuko? Maybe. I don't know what she wants to study though. Seriously, how old is Yuko?
Who's Yuko?
The librarian.
Looking at her, she looks like she's in her early 30s.
I always think 20. She's going to UF.
I think if I were to make an educational guess just by her looks,
Yeah.
I'd say she's 32.
Okay. So what about you? Got anything you're thinking of doing after you graduate?
Me? No, not really. Just enjoying it while it lasts.
She looks a little awkward when asked about her future, and absent-mindedly rubs her left forearm. I kind of want to ask her about it, but I don't think I know her well enough to do so. The conversation peters out, and I lean back into my chair, giving up on the prospect of studying. Miki notices my tired expression and looks oddly serious.
Thinking about Hanako?
Is that obvious?
You've been glancing at her seat, and you've been pretty quiet. Not too hard to connect the dots.
I'm just worried about her.
Yeah, I can see why you would be. She can get weird sometimes.
She sounds off-put, but I can't blame her. Hanako was a hard person to interact with before she warmed up to me, even with Lily around to help. I haven't known her for that long, so some of her habits would still be unknown to me. My face becomes troubled. I haven't developed feelings for her. This would be at least a little easier to deal with.
I mean, no offense. She isn't a bad person, I know that much.
Like, what was that part about feelings? Can you go back, please?
My face becomes troubled. If I haven't developed feelings for her, this would be at least a little easier to deal with.
Oh, I understand.
He's also admitted that before already. With her, I might remind you. I know. I didn't take it that way. It's just harder to deal with when, well, you have feelings for someone.
Yeah.
He said this already, Tommy. With this person, remember.
Yeah, I can imagine that. It's hard to forget something like that It's hard to forget something like what happened to her during class, too.
I wish she had
Is she in the same class as Tommy?
Yes. That's why she's here. She's in the same class as all of us.
Man, I'm totally lost.
I wish she hadn't. And she was there when the breakdown happened, Tommy. Right? I wish she hadn't reminded me of that. She just confirmed that it was clearly noticed by others in the room as well.
Come on, don't let that get you down. She's done this before. You just gotta wait it out.
She locks herself in a room and acts like an empty husk of a person for a sizable amount of time. Ever since she entered Yamaku, if not before then as well. And I'm not supposed to be concerned about that? Well, I might think that, but there's nothing I can do. I can't force her to come out, and she does see a therapist, so it's not like she isn't getting any help for her issues. Maybe it's natural to think that way when you're so powerless to help someone. It's just the way she is, and you just have to deal with it. As I mull
Someone's gonna come in the corner, isn't there?
As I mull things over, I notice a movement out of the corner of my eye. Glance to see who it is, and I end up doing a double take.
I knew it!
Sure enough, it's Hanako. She walks to the door just as she would any normal school day and begins to move toward her seat in her usual silent and humble manner. She looks at me for a moment before blushing and looking away in embarrassment, which makes me realize I've been staring at her. I feel sorry for that, but not doing it is hard after all that's happened. The girl sitting at my desk looks to me, grinning.
See? It's your sweetheart. Your sweetheart's back already. What'd I tell you?
You be quiet. It might only be meant as a joke, but she hits close enough to make me uncomfortable. As we talk, someone calls Miki's name from the door. She jumps down from her vantage point on my desk before turning to me.
Gotta go, Hisao. Remember to eat sometime, will ya?
Fine. Well, see ya. She gives a casual salute before jogging over to the door, where a male student in gym uniform is waiting for her. Probably someone from the track and field club. Seizing the opportunity, I get up and make my way to Hanako's desk. Wow, he did not hesitate.
Hello?
Hi, Hanako. What's up?
Nothing.
Maybe talking to her this soon after she came back to class was a bad move. Wanna go come with me and grab something from the cafeteria? I'm pretty hungry.
But I thought you were studying.
Studying can wait. Turning up for class after all this time must have taken some courage for Hanako, so the least I could do is stay with her. That's just the way she is, and you just have to deal with it. It's the way Miki and probably the class as a whole views Hanako. I could do more for her, though. I want to do more for her. After being distracted by Miki, I don't think I'm gonna get any work done. Come on, let's go. She hesitates, but eventually gets up and joins me as well. Joins me as we begin walking.
Aww.
These may be small steps for her, but the fact she's finally out of her room of her own volition lifts a large weight off my shoulders. Not another day! Oh no! Oh dear! What the heck? Let me check. We're at 30 minutes. What should we do?
What time is it?
It's 8. It's 8 o'clock. Know what to do? I think that's good. We'll leave it off here.
Alright, everybody, I gotta go back to Connecticut.
You gotta go. Tommy's going. He's going on a trip. It was so nice to come down here. And next time
I'm gonna go see the Mets.
And next time he comes to my house, we're gonna check out a lake spot I've been wanting him to see. Because he always bugs me at going fishing. He goes to this reservoir that has this giant jump that I'm pretty sure is wrecking my car. Going fishing at this big, big lake, though. Ooh. Big, big lake.
The dirt road is not good for cars that are low to the ground. My Cadillac would get destroyed.
Yeah?
Your car will... It's... Yeah, had to...
I think I've undersided my car with some of the bumps sometimes.
Yeah. So I park outside the gate.
Well, and then I can't park outside the gate because there's no more space.
Two people can park.
Okay, we'll see you next time on Oh My Goodness Games. Tommy, are you excited? Because things are definitely will be picking up. Well, goodbye, folks. Goodbye, folks.
Bye-bye. I'm probably
Bye,
gonna have a quick puff of my pipe before I leave.
Not in my house, you're not.